Hi everyone, welcome back to Wilde Reads. My name is Dave. Welcome back to another video. This is going to be a book haul. Now I think there's only going to be one part to my book haul this month because I've deliberately not been buying as many books this month, and the reason is that at the end of this month we're off to Wales, to a town called Hay-on-Wye. I think it's just inside Wales. And Hay-on-Wye is a book town. It's where they hold the Hay Festival, which is going on right at this moment. There is an awful lot of bookshops, so I intend to buy an awful lot of books. So I've been sort of saving the pennies for that trip in particular. But I've got about a dozen here to show you. So I was going to take it easy this month, and I have taken it easy. I've been quite restrained. And I've got some proof copies as well to show you. So let's crack straight on with the books. Let's do the proofs first. The first one is, now this book I highlighted on one of my 6 new books for June video, and when I read the blurb out, it made the hair on the back of my neck stand up. It sounded absolutely brilliant. This is An Ocean of Minutes by Thea Lim. It's out, I believe, on the 28th of June, published by Quercus. The story looks absolutely fabulous. What if you had to leave everything you loved in order for it to survive? A bittersweet love story for our times of 2 people who were once mere weeks and many years apart. I think I'm going to be buddy reading this with Emma from Emma's Bookish Lifestyle and Kerry Ann from Woman vs. Books. I can't wait to get into this. I'm definitely going to TBR it for next month. I don't think I can squeeze it in for this month. I've just got too much to read. There are so many books that are just begging me to read them at the moment. So I'm going to TBR this for next month. So that's, it's An Ocean of Minutes by Thea Lim, and it looks brilliant. The next proof copy I've got this is from HarperCollins, and this is by Joe Heap. This is The Rules of Seeing. It's got this fabulous cover. I'm not sure what the final retail version is going to look like yet. This is coming out in August this year. I was very lucky and honoured to meet Joe Heap recently at Ruth Hogan's book launch for The Wisdom of Sally Redshoes. This book looks fantastic as well. Nova is 32 years old and she is about to see the world for the very first time. Nova can do many things. She can speak 5 languages, she can see people at ease, and as an interpreter for the Metropolitan Police, she can tell when someone is lying just from the sound of their voice. But there is one thing that Nova can't do. She can't see. When her brother convinces her to have an operation that will restore her sight, Nova is cast into a world that she no longer understands until she meets Kate, who has her own pain to bear. As Kate comes into focus and their unlikely friendship blossoms, can they both learn to see the world in a different way, or will Kate's past throw them into darkness once more? Brilliant. I can't wait to read that. I've been so looking forward to getting a proof of this ever since I found out about it. There's been quite a lot of talk on Twitter about this. So that's The Rules of Seeing by Joe Heap. The next one is also a proof edition. Oh, sorry, did I say thank you to the people at HarperCollins for this? This one is from Penguin, and this is The Lost Letters of William Wolfe by Helen Cullen. This comes out in July next month, and this looks brilliant as well. First, I think this is going to be uplit, and for those of you that don't know what I mean when I say uplit, I'm going to make a video on uplit soon. But an uplifting tale. So first there was Harold Fry, then there was Eleanor Oliphant, now meet William. Lost letters have only one hope for survival. Inside the Dead Letters depot in East London, William Wolfe is one of 30 letter detectives who spend their days solving mysteries, missing postcodes, illegible handwriting, rain-smudged ink, lost address labels, torn packages, forgotten street names. They are all the culprits of missed birthdays, broken hearts, unheard confessions, pointless accusations, unpaid bills and unanswered prayers. When William discovers letters addressed simply to my great love, his work takes on a new meaning. Written by a woman to a soulmate she hasn't met yet, the missives stir William in ways he didn't know were possible. And soon he begins to wonder, can he be her great love? William must follow clues in Winter's letters to solve his most important mystery yet, the human heart. Fabulous. Can't wait to get into that one. So that's The Lost Letters of William Wolfe, published by Penguin Michael Joseph, and it's coming out in June. No, it's coming out in July. I think there's going to be a big campaign around this one. Yeah, so this is, according to the press release here, this is Michael Joseph's lead debut fiction title for 2018. And it's written by Helen Cullen, and Helen's been very kind to me on Twitter. And very patient, because it took me ages to get this proof. So that's The Lost Letters of William Wolfe by Helen Cullen. Right, on to books that I've bought. Oh no, actually, there's one more sort of publisher related book. You may remember, I think I've TBR'd this for this month, but I had the proof edition for Falling Short, which is being published by John Murray Press, by Lex Coulton, and I've TBR'd this for this month, so I will be getting it this month. It's due out on the 14th of June, and I'm not sure when this video is going out, so this may be available to buy now, but very kindly, John Murray Press have sent me the final retail version of this book. So if you want to get it, that's what to look for, so proof and final retail. Thank you very much, John Murray Press. This looks really good as well. So Falling Short by Lex Coulton, published by John Murray Press, and out on the 14th of June. Okay, right, let's get on with the books that I have bought. So earlier in the month I went down to the supermarket to buy some gin, but while I was there I did notice that they had a deal on 3 books. Being the book loving mad fool that I am, I just had to buy them because these are 3 thrillers. So I've got The House Swap. I think actually I've featured all of these on my 6 book or 6 thriller videos. Anyway, so we've got The House Swap by Rebecca Fleet. This is published by Doubleday, which looks really, really good. Then I have Snap by Belinda Boyer, which is published by Bantam Press. This looks really good. And then Sarah Pinborough's Cross Her Heart and Hope to Die. This looks fantastic as well. So three little hardback thrillers there. And these were really cheap. So they're all brand new, obviously, because they come from the supermarket. But they were really good prices, so I thought, why not? A little trio of hardback thrillers. Okay, sticking with the theme of new books, yesterday I was very kindly invited to go for a sort of private viewing of the London Library. While I was there, well, after I'd left the library, I thought, well, seeing as I'm in London, I might as well pop into Persephone Books. Because on the recent BookTuber meetup, we did go to Persephone, but I was so busy chatting and just, you know, people watching, that I didn't actually buy anything from Persephone. And ever since that day, I've sort of regretted it. So I popped back to Persephone and I got myself a little trio of Persephone books. So I've got The Fortnight in September by R.C. Sheriff. This is Persephone number 67. What I love about this is that you get these matching bookmarks that go with the end papers in the book, which is just a lovely, lovely touch. And they're really friendly and knowledgeable in Persephone, and I love this company, and I think I might start reading. I think some years ago, for people that used to follow Savage Reads, the blog, I think Simon did a Persephone project where he was going to read them all in order. I'll have to have a look back on that blog to find out how far he got with those. But so yeah, so this is The Fortnight in September by R.C. Sheriff. Then I've got There Were No Windows by Nora Holt. This is Persephone number 59. I just love this colour. I love this grey colour. And this is Persephone number 61, which is A London Child of the 1870s by Molly Hughes. And they all look brilliant, and I'm really looking forward to reading these. So I might start getting some more of these and get myself a little Persephone shelf. Okay, on to a few charity books, or books bought in charity shops. Now the first one is, now Vicky, where did I get these? I got these in Whitstable, in the lovely charity shops down in Whitstable. And Vicky calls these my old lady books, which is a little bit unkind. Certainly unkind to old ladies that love reading. You may remember me hauling recently some books from Miss Read, and I know there's been a Miss Read readathon or read along on Instagram or one of the other social sites. I recently bought some ex-library books from Miss Read. I've got about half a dozen hardbacks, and I was going to start collecting them and read them because they are the cosiest of cosy books. So I saw this one. This is the selected works of Miss Reed, Life at Thrush Green. And this is the first 3 novels in the Thrush Green series. So we've got Thrush Green, Winter in Thrush Green, and News from Thrush Green. Thank you, Vicky. I now have some more old lady reading to do. But I love a cosy book. The next one I bought, now I wasn't going to buy any. I wasn't going to buy any books in Whitstable. I didn't take any book totes with me. So I thought I'd just take it easy. But you know when you see some bargains, and I would have regretted it if I hadn't have bought them, then it would have been on my mind all day. I'm sure you know what it's like. So the next one I got was Anita Shreve, Testimony. This is a lovely, beautiful condition hardback, and it's a first edition as well, so win-win. At a New England boarding school, a sex scandal breaks. Even more shocking than the sexual acts themselves is the fact they were caught on camera. A Pandora's box of revelations. The graphic images trigger a chorus of voices. Those of the men, women, teenagers and parents involved in the scandal that details the ways in which lives can be derailed or destroyed in one foolish moment. A gripping emotional drama with the pace of a thriller. Anita Shreve's Testimony explores the dark impulses that sway the lives of seeming innocents and how our best intentions can all too easily lead to our worst transgressions. Fantastic. Love that premise. So, has anyone read this? If you've read Anita Shreve's Testimony, then please let me know what you thought of it in the comments down below. I shall be getting to this one very soon. And the last book I have for you, I saw this in, I can't remember which charity shop it was now, but it looked absolutely amazing. This is a non-fiction book. This is The Victorian City, Everyday Life in Dickens' London, written by Judith Flanders. This is so gorgeous, this copy. So you've got this lovely little foiled, I'm going to take this apart so I can show you better. So you've got this lovely little foiled sort of 1/3 wrap here, and then which leaves the book. Look at this engraving. So this beautiful engraving back and front. This is such a beautiful book, and it looks absolutely brand new. So this came out in 2012, and I instantly thought of Katie over at Books and Things, because Katie loves anything Victorian. I might tweet this to Katie and just say she read it. But it's a real thick book. Well, actually, it's only just over 500 pages, but the pages must be quite thick. But it's gorgeous, and I'm going to get to this. I'm not sure yet whether I'm doing non-fiction November this year, because I did it last year, and it looks really, really, really interesting. So, The Victorian City by Judith Flanders. This was about £2, I think. You know, even if you're on a book buying ban, you just can't. You have to break the ban when you see bargains like that. Fabulous, fabulous book. That's it. That's all I've got for you this month. Hopefully, I say hopefully, there won't be a book. Well, I don't know whether there will be a part 2 haul this month. Hopefully, I'm hoping for the sake of my finances that there won't be, because as I say, we've got to go to Wales yet at the end of the month, so I want to take it a little bit easy. You never know. We are about to go this afternoon. We're going back up to Yorkshire, and they've got the most brilliant charity shops up there, and indeed bookshops as well. So that's it. Whatever you're doing this week, enjoy your books, and I'll see you next time for another BookTube video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.